In the morning on Toledo's app station. Download the app, check out the show every single morning, and of course check out our show. Thanks for checking out our show, Love My 419. I'm here with in the morning these three guys that are with me every morning. We got Gay Steve.
Hey y'all.
He always has nice letters for the audience.
We have Hot Mama Sexy Cheryl.
Hey everybody.
And we have Gad Hollins.
Hey.
Who's always thrilled.
You constipated.
I waved this time.
That caught us off guard.
At first, the first time, with our first couple shows, Gad was just sitting there stone-faced. Mm-hmm. Then he got to a painful smiling. And now he's added a wave to the constipated smile.
He is. Slowly but surely.
Have to keep everybody on their toes.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we got tons of stuff to do on today's show, including the big border battle a week or so ago, the biggest sports rivalry in history,
Yes.
of course, Michigan versus OSU, and the Love My 419 crew to the middle of the craziness in Ann Arbor. We're going to find out and check out what he brought back. Mm-hmm. Also, holiday shopping. We were right smack dab in the middle of the biggest holiday shopping of the year. We took the camera shopping in the 419 to find out what we got there. Also, it was the biggest bar night of the Toledo.
Yes.
I don't know if Gad, I know you.
Yes.
Gad, I know you're from Detroit. Toledo likes to drink.
Yes.
I can tell. I can
We
tell.
need it though.
Yeah.
Every restaurant in this city has an alcohol license.
Oh yeah, dude.
Every one.
No, there was a Mexican restaurant that tried to go without a Mexican restaurant,
Yes,
mind you,
I
without a
know
liquor
that.
license. It made it
does
30
that
days.
happen?
It made it 30 days.
Yeah. Especially when you have Mexican, you need a margarita.
Right?
It just,
Right.
That's just it.
So the biggest bar night of the year, we went out and took our cameras out, and you'll find out how Toledo parties on the biggest bar night. Also on the way, our Positively Toledo segment this week. We had a great Thanksgiving Day dinner for people in need, and you're going to meet some of those people that we had a chance to hang out and have dinner with. And also, Jeromeo, our correspondent Jeromeo, interviewed the punk band Misfits.
Ooh.
Sort of, kind of.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
We got that on the way. And we're going to do a texting challenge. We're going to find out which one of us is a faster texter and also a better texter.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Look at Steve. Steve thinks he got it. All right, so we got all...
Did you say sexting or texting?
Oh, I know you're
Just
probably
checking.
a better sexting. It's sexting, Hot
Oh,
Mama.
I don't know.
You might have me beat.
That's all on the way. Coming up in just a couple minutes, it's Love My 419.
Coming up next on Love My 419, the border battle, sports' biggest rivalry. Andre Savage and the 419 crew was right there in the middle of the craziness in Ann Arbor. Love My 419 is brought to you by Allstate Insurance and your local independent Allstate agent, William Swade. Call and save money today. More Love My 419 is next.
Remember, if you're stopped by the police for any reason, you have a right to remain silent. Use them.
to Love My 419. I'm Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the morning at Toledo's app station. Download the show. Listen to it every morning. I'm joined every single morning, Monday through Friday, with Gay Steve.
Yes.
Hot Mommy Sexy Cheryl.
Hello.
Gad Holland. And we're being joined by Savvy Sinclair right now. What's going on, Sam?
Hello, Sav.
Greetings.
How are you?
Greetings, friends and neighbors.
Now, don't be nervous, too. I know you haven't been on camera much, but don't be nervous,
Yeah, I
too.
don't get into this.
I know.
TV thing. I'm very,
He's very shy and behind the
I'm
scenes.
over here, man. You know, I'm shaking. I'm jittery now.
I know.
Man.
I
It's
know.
kind of
What are we
sexy.
doing with this?
It's kind of sexy,
You know.
Steve. That's,
Whoa.
by the way, Steve, that's not sexy.
Yeah, Steve, I'm
No.
not that type of gal, fella. Hey.
That's debatable.
That's what they say.
There aren't many that Steve can't turn.
That's right.
Whoa.
They're just ones that he doesn't want to turn.
Right.
All right, there you go. I do a lot of charity.
I think I need a drink.
So the border battle, the biggest sports rivalry in the history of sports. It's OSU, Michigan. I know that you got a chance. Actually, Gay Steve was up there. I want to get a highlight from you after the piece. But
Okay.
Savvy, I know that you took the 419 crew, up to Ann Arbor. How was it?
Yeah, it was a very electric experience, as it always is.
Yeah.
You know, actually, we got a chance to do it on another project that I'm involved with. Last year, we sort of did the same thing, but it was in Columbus. So it was the first time doing this or checking in at the big house.
Well, which energy, which fun? What was the better one? Now that you've done them both,
Columbus way.
Yes.
Columbus was
Yes.
way over the top. And I've always, been on the Michigan bus.
Really?
For my life. Yeah, I just like navy blue better than red. That's what it
Red
comes
is
down
very
to.
passionate. Are you
like-
kidding me right now?
Well, I had the choice to pick some sweatpants in the Buckeye Wolverine shop as a young lad.
And you just went for blue.
It was the navy blue. And so I had
Okay.
to stick with it. 'Cause I'm
Colorblind?
a
Are you
loyalist. But it's not
colorblind?
like my Cowboys and Lakers. Make no mistake. It's
Okay.
gonna be
Now
the same.
let me ask Shelby, our announcer, this, because
But
Shelby,
that's what I wanted to say. This
Shelby
is
was
about
with you.
Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby was with me.
Shelby,
You know.
what did you think? The energy, was it amazing?
It was
Are you
amazing.
OSU or are you Michigan? What are you?
Michigan. Of
Yeah,
course.
she was Michigan. She was tweaking. She was tweaking the whole game.
We
You know
now
what I'm
have an
saying?
opening
Hey,
for an
but wait.
announcer on our show.
The real story was her and the acquisition of her brew. It took most of the day, but once she got her hands on one, you should have saw her savor it. The way it was consumed. So that was nice to see.
All right, check out our
Awesome.
coverage of
Oh,
the
wow.
our border battle with the 419 crew.
Because I'm embedded in Michigan culture.
Hello, I'm Shelby Morgan for Love My 419. I have my junior correspondent with me, Johnny B. Good. We're here in Ann Arbor at the Big House for the big Michigan-Ohio State game. Michigan 7-4, Ohio State 11-0. We're asking Michigan fans, why do you believe you're going to win today? And we're asking Ohio State fans, why did you even bother coming out today knowing that this could be a big win? We're asking fans.
We're sisters. We are. Yes.
Wow.
We're embarrassed of her. Yeah. She has gone to the dark side. She grew up in Ohio, went to the dark side.
And Brian, tell me what your prediction is for the score.
I'm going to say Michigan 21, Ohio State 17.
Really, even
It's a bold prediction. Even though Ohio State's undefeated, I feel like it reminds me of several years in the 90s where they were undefeated and they lost to Michigan.
it could happen.
It could happen.
We're going to blow them out. She's going to cry. By at least 50.
50. I'm not going to cry, but I think they're going to win. Yes.
Oh!
Everybody hopes we're going to win.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to take them out today.
And how long have you been a fan? Long time fan?
I live in Columbus.
Get your hot dogs right here.
We both do.
Yeah. Okay. And how long have you been a fan?
Since birth.
Since birth.
Go
Awesome.
blue.
Well, I got the pajamas 2 years ago as a Christmas present. I've never worn them. And I'm a firefighter from Toledo,
Awesome.
so I painted my own hat. And I figured, put it together, go blue. This is what might be what we need to beat the Buckeyes.
I think it's what we need for sure.
Why would I sit at home for this? Look at this. Look around. Look around. Look at this. This is why we're here. Look at this. This is why we're here.
Check it out.
Look at this. This is why we're here.
3 years in a row we come out here. All right, we all served a tour, or 2 tours together in Iraq, and yeah. So we started this tradition downrange. We were watching it. We were like, you know what? When we get back, we're gonna go to the game. Michigan OSU, no matter what the price is next year. Whenever we get back.
Third
we
year
went
in a
over
row.
there. 3rd year in a row that we've come. Now it's a tradition. No matter where we're at in the world, we come in. I came in from Germany last year. This is what it's about.
They're gonna win, though.
You're gonna win, and
Yeah.
so you just came out just to support.
Just to see it. Yep.
All right.
See it. So,
Thank you.
Okay.
USA Soviet
Right
Union.
here.
Miracles happen.
Well, it's a great tradition, and I'm happy to be with my friends.
Okay.
Go Blue, go Bucks.
All right.
Win?
Should be-
A
But
win?
you know they're gonna win, so why not stay at home and enjoy it in the
No.
warm?
I want to be with Irvin, Braxton, and this defense who come to play. I want to squeeze you guys. I want to be with Irvin, Braxton, and this defense.
Sure. You got to enjoy the atmosphere, all the good people from Michigan, and hopefully we'll have a good game today.
Paul, this is gonna happen.
Why do I believe this? Because it has to. It has to. It has to. Like you guys are 10-0. We got this. We're coming out balls to the wall. Like we're doing this.
Michigan's gonna take this game. We're gonna pull it out.
That's my son.
A Michigan fan. That's all that matters. I don't care if they win or lose. All that matters is Michigan's playing today, and that's why I'm here.
Win 24 in a row. 24 in a row.
You gotta get some here.
Well, Ohio State, Michigan's best rivalry in the world.
If Michigan's gonna lose, it doesn't matter.
Best football rivalry in the NCAA. You got to come up and see it live. OSU will win, but I don't think by much.
OHIO, baby, OHIO. Gotta be so close.
Excuse me, Mr. Ginn. Do you expect this to be this close of a game?
No, not at all.
What about Braxton Miller?
He's amazing. Guyton's good too.
Yep.
Are you surprised by Michigan's defense and offense right now?
Yeah.
Not really. Not really.
Not
We
really.
expect it all. I mean, it's a big game.
There we go, baby.
Yeah! And then my man Braxton's gonna do his thing.
Yeah!
Woo!
Oh, they just tied it up.
Do you like black men?
I like all men.
Say again. Wait a minute. Say again. What happened?
Way to win, baby. Way to take down the win, baby. That's how you do it right there.
Y'all out here by yourself. Look at the whole nation.
Ultimately, it's not about who wins or loses. It's about team spirit. Whether you're a Michigan fan or an Ohio State fan, in this side of the country, you want to come out and support your team. For Johnny Be Good, I'm Shelby Morgan for Love My 419.
Very
Oh my
nice.
God! All I know is the Buckeyes won. Woo!
The game was serious, but the game was serious.
Yeah.
It was a very, a very climatic ending. I think everybody was happy.
Yes.
There were no losers in that, right?
No, there
There
really
was no
wasn't.
loser.
There was
There
really
were
no
losers.
There were losers. Look at Steve.
Oh, there were losers.
Losers, Steve. I mean, it was a quality ball game. Did you think it was going to be that close?
No, I didn't think it was
Exactly.
going to be that
Nobody
Steve,
did.
Steve, give us. I know you were up there tailgating in Ann Arbor too. Give us one of your highlights.
Navy blue is never a flattering color to begin with. Okay. Scarlet.
Again, Steve, we just got different motives when we get dressed, bro. we got different.
You one of them
hookups
yellow
when we get
brothers.
to-
You would look better
Yeah.
in red.
Yeah, I don't really. Red ain't good. You just can't walk around in red.
You
like
just
that.
ain't shop for the right red. But anyway, that game
I don't
was
shop.
fabulous.
Yes, it was.
The game was fabulous.
And how was tailgating?
Oh, tailgate. Have you ever tailgated?
I have not tailgated.
Okay, when you tailgate at a Michigan Ohio State game, I mean, it's off.
And did you start early?
You start early.
You got to start early unless you're driving with Racy Amy.
Okay.
And you will be there
Yes.
just prior to kickoff.
It
It
seems like you might be a little angry about that.
Not angry. Shelby, perhaps slightly disappointed, right?
Wait a
We
minute.
could have done more.
It was kind of my fault because you had to take like 30 minutes out of your way to
Well,
pick
we
me
did,
up.
but we knew that. We knew that going in.
So you
Hey,
should have figured that in.
Yes, we figured that
All
in.
right.
We didn't know. Oh, and also too, we gotta give love to my junior general that you saw there, young Johnny Be Good,
Yeah.
up and coming.
Good.
Yes.
You know,
Very nice.
he did his thing too. So the stress was real serious. And that comment about black men.
Yes.
Did you catch that?
Yes, I
young
did.
lady, yes.
All right,
It's like,
Savvy
brother.
Sinclair, thank you so much for doing that for us.
Yes.
Thank you, Shelby. We got to take a break. We'll come right back.
Coming up next on Love My 419 Holiday Shopping. We are right in the middle of the biggest shopping season of the year. We took the cameras shopping in the 419. Love My 419 is brought to you by Universal Marketing Group. They're now hiring. How would you like to make at least $16 per hour? Go to umg1.com for details. Stick around. More Love My 419 is next.
December 16th, Game Savvy Lakeland.
Cuffed, the show that catches bad guys.
And the more we catch, the better I'll like it.
That's right. Your host, Bill Delaney,
again,
profiles some of Toledo's most wanted criminals. And more, Thursday nights at 6 on this network, Buckeye Cable Channel 157, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. on WMNT My 58. Must see Toledo TV.
He should be on your idiot list.
All right. Cuffed. Welcome back. It is Love My 419. I'm Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the Morning, Toledo's app station. Check out our show every day. We would love for you to do it. We're here with Gay Steve every morning and Hot Mama Sexy Cheryl and Gad Holland. And right now we're being joined by Risa Love Notes. What's going on,
Risa.
Reese?
Nothing much.
Hi.
They did not clap for any of us but her. Oh my goodness,
They
what happened to
love
our audience?
They
My
love-
goodness.
They love Reese.
I'm going to have to give them snacks.
What's that,
And
Steve?
a headband.
And a
It's the
headband,
band.
scarf,
the
and a
headband and
headband.
Headband. I think they might have noticed. It's different.
Oh,
And some hoops.
and some,
Yes.
and some hoops.
I got hoops on too.
Okay. All right. Hey, let me ask you this, Risa. I know that you went out and did some holiday shopping. This is
Right.
the biggest shopping season in the entire
Indeed
year.
it was.
Did you have a good time?
I did have a lot of fun. I got to hang out with some, interesting characters. Denny and his boys did some shopping. They are an interesting bunch when they're shopping for each other, I guess. And there are people who I guess were shopping from like 4:30 that day. Like, I don't know how I didn't even know stores, like this was still on Thanksgiving. So this is Black Thursday going into
Right.
Black Friday, going into Black Saturday kind of in a way.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was almost like a 48-hour
Yeah,
binge
it
shopping.
was,
It's the
it
first time
was.
that's ever happened.
Yeah.
And they're saying that now the numbers are coming in. We're a week or so out, a couple weeks out,
Right.
almost that Black Friday was down. I think that they screwed it up. And everyone was confused. When do you go out? When do you not go
Right.
out? I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna give up
very true.
Thanksgiving. I
Right.
think-
And when do you have Thanksgiving? like we discussed, you know,
Right.
one
On
other
the radio
time,
show, yeah.
right? That you know, some people are now doing
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving then on Sunday,
Well,
Yeah.
so people can go shopping on Thanksgiving.
And here's the thing, you know, Walmart, all the craziness at Walmart, people
Ooh.
dying,
Yeah,
people get.
I ain't trying to have that.
No,
Well, you're going to be shocked. I'm going to test you guys. Think about it now while we watch this piece with Risa. Think about what was the biggest seller at Walmart on Black Friday. Think about it. The biggest seller at Walmart on Black Friday.
I know what it wasn't.
What?
Toothpaste.
I was going to say fluoride.
All right. Risa went out and Love My 419. Check out Black Friday shopping.
Gentleman just received a parking space from a sweet girl. She was like, I'm pulling out right now. How does it feel? Usually Black Friday is pretty like intense and mean from what you see on TV or how they portray it. How does it feel to get a parking space to kick off your shopping?
It's pretty good, actually. It's been a very good time, actually. I don't normally do Black Friday because of all the stuff you hear about it, but this year I think a lot of more people are being, you know, kinder and more appreciative and more helpful.
More in the holiday, right?
Yeah.
This is Love My 419. Risa Love Notes from Team GSL. Denny Walker. He is one of the comedians on Andrew Z in the Morning. This is Love My 419. We are Black Friday shopping, kind of Black Thursday shopping. They've opened the stores way earlier than normal, 8 p.m., and it's still Thanksgiving, but there are people that are out here. Denny,
We're out here.
you're out here too.
We're out here. We're doing this.
You're doing it too? You're
doing
going.
it.
You're going right now. What are you gonna pick up some stuff? You got some stuff?
I'm going to pick up all kinds of things.
We're
gonna get some DVDs.
We're in Target right now.
We're at Target.
We're at Target.
It's the second stop on our trip.
Right. These guys got some stuff to go get. We got Kindles earlier. I don't know.
We're gonna go in here. We're gonna pick up some stuff. We're gonna mess with some people. Might pick up some girls. I don't know. We never know what's gonna happen on Black Friday.
Exactly. You never know. Target. Love My 419. Let's go.
Hey, we got some ladies up in the background. How y'all doing?
In the back.
All right, over here. All right, y'all ready? And break.
Laying 5 golden rings, 4 hummingbirds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Does this one suck pretty good?
6 geese are laying 5 golden rings.
So we're still at Target. It's Love My 419. You know, we're shopping. The guys have had a field day in here. You're gonna see some of the madness, some of the things that they picked up.
I can't wait to play with my princess toy.
Already put it out in the car. But this guy closed my door and Denny tried to buy him a coffee.
Got denied. It probably won't be the last time I get denied.
Yeah, he asked some chick if she knew who the singer of the song No Diggity was because it's in the movie Pitch Perfect. And she had no idea. He got denied again.
I can't believe they don't know who sang No Diggity.
Full of denial.
Yeah.
Full of denial tonight. Even though it's very,
not off to a
very,
good start.
it's very happy energy though around here. People are very pleasant. Not really what I was expecting.
No one's been trampled yet, which is a good thing.
Not at all. It looks like, you know, and it's not really that busy right now. It's still Thanksgiving though. Into Target, and it looks like you got some Nerf guns.
Yeah, for my boyfriend and my cousin.
Wait. You got the Nerf guns for your boyfriend?
What is your name, sweetheart?
Quinn.
And how long have you been shopping tonight?
Since 4:30.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. If those were the last 2 guns, and some old lady came in and grabbed them right before you get them, would you fight that old lady for those 2 guns?
I don't know. I'm really not that mean.
Your boyfriend wants these Nerf guns.
Yes, I would.
Would you go for the hip? We know old people have naturally
That's
bad
true.
hips.
Sure.
Burn. Love My 419. We will fight old ladies.
And remember, when you fight old people, go for the hips.
Stuff is in the car. We're ready to go. It was a very pleasant Black Friday. but people will still go the extra mile to get that last of anything. Denny, what did you find out today?
I find out that people will fight old ladies for Nerf guns.
There it is. Or with Nerf guns,
Yeah,
for that
they
matter.
hit them, take out their hips. It's insane.
But there are great traditions like this one where buddies get together and they go shopping
Never
and
break
they get pretty girly princess My Little Pony toys and things of the such. And
Can't wait
then
to open it.
and then one, you know, they probably curl up, take a nap together, and then go to breakfast.
We do.
Love my 419. I'm Risa Love Notes, Denny Walker, and friends. This is how we do.
That's how we do it.
I love my 419.
Love my 419.
419.
419.
Very nice.
All those shoppers are crazy. That's all I have to say.
I mean, it was funny because they were actually pretty nice. As crazy and as like hustle and bustle as there was there, everybody was being really nice to each other. People were giving up parking spaces. You
Oh
know
my
what I mean? It
goodness.
was really cool.
Yeah. And we got to give a shout out to Denny, who's another co-host with us on the
morning
Andrew Z
show.
in the morning show.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he did.
had a lot.
He
had
lives
a
for
lot of
that.
fun.
That
He
look-
was really dressed for the occasion too. That hat. That hat.
So, okay, before we went to the package, I asked you guys, what was the biggest seller on Black Friday at Walmart? Which, of course, we've heard the craziness. People
Yes.
getting killed, people getting pushed
Right.
over, people getting whatever, fights, tased, all that
Oh.
stuff. Okay, what do you think was the biggest seller? Steve?
I'm trying to think. iPads.
iPads. That's a good guess.
I'm going to
Mama?
say it's either a TV or an Xbox. Am I allowed to have two?
Yeah, sure. TV
Okay.
or an Xbox.
I must be wrong because you let me have them both.
Wow. If she got two.
Deduction.
I know, that was good. All right, Gab, what do you think? Biggest seller?
I was gonna say TVs, but it's Walmart. So I'm gonna say NASCAR T-shirts. That's where I'm gonna go.
or Tweety Bird night shirts.
Yes, I'm gonna go. You know what?
have two.
either gonna.
You can have two.
I have two. So I'm either gonna go NASCAR T-shirt or some sort of pajama pant.
Okay.
Walmart's never going to be his sponsor.
No.
I don't think we've ever worried about
All
that.
right, Arisa Love Notes?
I'm gonna go with tablets.
Tablets, okay. Well, if you're wondering what people were pushing and punching and trampling and shooting each other for at Walmart Black Friday, now we have your answer.
Yes.
Walmart says their top selling item for Black Friday, now that we're almost a couple weeks out and the numbers are in,
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Towels.
All right.
Yes, towels.
I would
Okay.
beat somebody's behind if they gave me some towels for Christmas.
His and hers or his and his?
His and his.
What if they have lettering on them, though?
They were offering one bath towel or a pack of 6 washcloths for $1.74. They sold 2.8 million
what?
units across the country.
wow.
Oh,
Sale.
my God.
They sold 2
Black Friday special on towels.
Yeah,
Hey, yay.
Yeah, they sold 2 million TVs, $1.9 million, 1.4 million tablets, 300,000 bicycles, 2.8 million towels.
I was in there. I was in there. I was in the top 3 tablets. I was in the top 3.
Tacky, table for one. Hello.
But towels are a necessity.
I mean,
but
how-
why you at 4 in the morning? You're
No.
in line.
I waited all year to get these towels.
Right. I want to see your
I
kids
missed-
come running down the
Here's
steps.
the question.
I missed them last year on
Here's
Black
the
Friday. I'm
question.
not missing
For
them again.
Wait, one at a time. One at a time. Go ahead, Gab. What were you
I
saying?
missed these towels last year on Black Friday. I will not be done
I'm stabbing
again.
someone for these
Right.
towels.
I got trampled last year. This year I put on good boots, everything.
I ended up in the hospital going for the towels. I never got them. This year I'm getting
This
my
year I'm
towels.
getting
How high quality towel can they be for $175?
Right?
Doesn't matter. Push no lay down for them.
Which
Is it
get
gonna
the-
make you dry though?
Let, okay, let's say
The
those towels.
coloring's going to come off.
Let's just say real quick, those towels are $1.74. Let's say that's 99% off. So that means the most they are regular price is $3.48.
That ain't no good
And
towels.
you're killing people.
The towels,
good
cost,
towels.
the towels
No.
cost more than the king size Snickers that's next to the register on your way out. I'm loading up with towels.
They're fire resistant.
Oh
That's
my
right.
goodness. All right. Well, thank you, Risa. There is shopping in the 419. We got to take a break. We'll come right back.
Next on Love My 419, biggest bar night of the year. The 419 knows how to drink and party. We took our cameras out on the biggest bar night. Love My 419 is brought to you in part by Bedford Coin, your destination for quality coins, gold and silver bullion, and currency. We'll be right back with more Love My 419.
Operation
Operations Barbershop wants to welcome you. New customers receive $5 off their first visit and $2 off children ages 12 and under by mentioning Game Savvy. At Operations Barbershop, we strive to provide the exceptional handiwork of highly skilled and licensed professionals with a personalized experience. Operations Barbershop, 1824 North Reynolds Road in the Reality Plaza, where looking your best is the operation.
Sparks burn from my dome like a Pepsi ad. My style off the wall, pants that show my ass. The mystery dad. 3 kids I had, backyard fun park at the Paisley pad. I like chimps and llamas, sequins on pajamas. I'ma be starting some this bitch cause I wanna. So I might rock with you all night. I'm the show and tell, like Francis L. Beautiful ones, yes, they always smash the picture. Flow truth, I'm scripture. Automatic thriller, dark green cat eyes locked on Ola Ray. How could he be so straight but look so gay?
Yeah, come on, it's your girl that everybody knows. Capital B-R-A-N-D-Y on Miss Rollin'. Yeah, you know, from a Destiny's Child, but I'm a true survivor. Real motivation, what? I ain't no liar. No more laying around, sitting around in my own room. Stepped up to the game, BET, boom. And if you know me, I'm the thin, dark diva. Misconstrued of the fame, me and B's, that's the same. But it don't matter, cause our pockets getting fatter. Who got the tightest brother in the biz? Bumping off Kim Kardashian. Long hair, don't care, rocking my own brand. It's Brandy Rolling, take a look. Damn, don't stare.
Monica, Houston / Whitney on the mic. Drake, Brown, Kimmy, Minaj, and Prince Mike. Keep your ears open, listen how the dish is biting. I done said it once before. I'm the queen of the night and everybody feel alright. This shit I feel alright. Got my baby daddy tripping, I don't even wanna fight. Wait, let me say it twice. Make it sound nice. Got Bobby Brown bucking, fucked around and lost the fight. So emotional, fall into a diva attack. If getting cash was a habit, bitch, you falling off track. Wait, I'ma let you rest in peace. Killed you softly, cause of death because my love is deceased.
Say something, baby. Say something, baby.
October's on, October's clone. Comedy next king, eyes on the throne. Observation is key, and what do I see? A whole lot of foolery commencing, troubling me. Fighting over these bras, it fixing Moscato. Silly boys digging it straight talk. Nah, bro, saturating the game with the lame ass sorrows. My ends is hoping and praying it all ends tomorrow. Creating BS, breeding a whole bunch of suckers. I'm acting out and I ain't scared of you to for them. I'm on a mission, not concerned about the diss, and I'm moving the competition, and I'm only getting better.
Wanna rumble with the beat, huh? Throw a heck on the whole
Gat cocked, I'm bustin' through all of ya. Queen Bee is one of her, somebody call the coroner. It's all bad from Trinidad. Got you looking scared and shook in my city of Brooklyn. Bitches grimy won't get too far. So shiny in a brand new car. Ask a lot, I'm a monster. Bitch, your rhymes ain't up to par. This prison bitch got bars. You looking like a silly whore. Lyrically spitting my hood, bitch, for all of my bitches. Watch your mouth round me, cause snitches get stitches. Roaming on your block with 2 Glocks. What you got? Red rum, you're dead, son, whether she wrote it or not.
Want to thank our studio audience. They're killing it tonight.
goodness.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the Morning, Toledo's app station. Download the show. You're going to hear me and these guys every single morning. Gay Steve, Hot Mama Sexy Cheryl, Gad Holland, and we're being joined by comedian Charlie Thomas.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up, Charlie?
How y'all doing today?
Good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Look, you got a hair. We're talking about Mark in the last segment losing the goatee for Movember.
Yeah, I got
Looks
faded.
Like, yeah, you got.
He's got a little haircut too.
Oh,
clean
My
and
goodness.
stuff.
What is this? What is this? Picture day? Everyone just nice.
Yes,
and sharp
exactly.
today.
Well,
It's picture day.
Well, we're not exactly. None of us are exactly TV people, so we try to look as good as we can. To
We're just doing the best we can with what we got.
Exactly. What'd you say, Steve?
The best we can.
Ooh, girl.
All right, Charlie. So I know it's a few days away, since Thanksgiving, but I wanted to bring you in because we did our Positively Toledo segment, which we're trying to do a bunch of positive stuff around the community, and we came up with this thing. We want to do a free Thanksgiving dinner, and not really for homeless or the poor. They were all invited. We didn't turn anyone away. But, Cherry Street Mission, there are some great groups that are handling those. But really, the 80 to 90% of Toledo that's working paycheck to paycheck, hardworking, we're like, hey, we want to have a Thanksgiving dinner just so you don't have to pay $100, $150, $200 for your family. I mean, there was a lady, she brought in probably 4 or 5 kids, and we got a chance to eat there and hopefully use that money for something else. It was just an awesome event, and it was the first year we do it. I know we're going to make it an annual event. And, Charlie, I know you had a chance to really sit down and talk to all the families that came in.
Yeah, it was really neat about it was that, like you said, it was the working class that showed up. It wasn't people that weren't destitute, whatever. What a lot of it was the fact that there was different people. We had some elderly people come in, and it wasn't that they didn't have food at their own house. It was the fact that they didn't have people there.
Right.
And people forget that little thing about when your family or friends have all got on, And then, like you said, we had a family come in. We had several families come in that had more than 2 or 3 children. We had the one lady who brought in 6 of her boys.
Wow.
Yes.
And yeah.
So what was great about all this and what touched me, and this is me, I know you always, the comedian Charlie Thomas, but this was actually the touching part, and I met this one woman. She was up here, and anyone that's been through a situation like this, they can feel it. She went through where she was on top of the world, had a great job, had everything going, and due to cuts, she got left. She lost her job, lost her house, and everything. So she was actually on her way coming back because she just got a new place, and she spoke with me and my wife about just her journey. Wow. And what was great about it was not so much about we were sitting there just there having a meal. It was that sitting there, someone listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that how important just listening to somebody is. Not giving them advice, not just listening and hearing them. That how much that touched them.
Right.
So what wound up happening is we were giving food. We almost gave them hope.
Yes.
And what was even best is that I got hope.
Wow.
And that's what
So
That's how it works.
This thing affected you in a positive way, almost as much, if not more, than the people that came out.
Not just me, my whole family.
Yes.
I had my son with me. My whole family was there, and that's how we decided to spend it. And I remember the most touching moment, probably the most proudest moment as a parent, was when my son told me thank you. Oh. He was so proud to be there.
See?
And then there was 2 young men that work with DECA. I know them personally, and they know what they've gone through, and that they were still there. And all the kids from DECA were amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't see a cell phone out, none of that.
Right?
All this.
True.
No, it's true.
They were all willing to help. I mean, I want to thank you. Not just, I'm asked for me.
Yeah.
Because that's what I got out of it. And I know everyone I talked to that was there from Love My 419 and the rest of our crews, we all got something out of it.
Yeah. Well, and I love this show too, because the reason I love this show is because it's normal people. We've all been down. We've all been there. We've all felt it. This isn't.
Right. It's not exclusive. It affects us all.
We're hardworking. I mean, I know there are people that are a part of this show that ate there because they needed to save the money.
Right.
I needed to save the money.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I had no problem saying it camera wherever. I'm one of them. I'm one of the working poor. I'm one of what they call us. You know, we got kids in school, house payments, everything like this. And here we got the shit. You saved me money. So like this, by me giving back, I got fed, my family got fed, and we had a great time. And,
Absolutely.
And anytime,
that's what it's all about.
That's all I can say.
I love
all
it.
about, man.
It's great.
Check out this piece. It's Positively Toledo. You can get some highlights of our Thanksgiving dinner.
This past Thanksgiving, Andrew Z, the crew of Love My 419, and the Rossford Decker students shared a meal in camaraderie with the less fortunate and some families of the 419. We're here right now with Janelle, and I just want to ask you, first you came out to Patty Jack's for our lovely dinner, and what'd you think of everything?
It was awesome. It was a terrific dinner. I couldn't have did better myself.
So, how'd you hear about us?
I heard about you guys on Facebook and seen it advertised a few places around Toledo.
And tell me a little bit more about you.
Me, I am a working mother of many. Just like at the holiday time, you try to stretch it and make every dollar count, and this was a great event. I could bring my children out. We came out to eat for free. It was awesome. The people here were great. Dinner was great. They're watching the games on the flat screens. Couldn't have had a better Thanksgiving.
Actually, this morning I turned the television on and I saw Andrew Z and talking about it here today, and I knew that we would be here. We really didn't have anywhere else to go, and our family, we've either lost most of them or my only sibling has moved to Nashville, and that's really all the family that we have.
All right. So what'd you think about our spread?
Wonderful, wonderful, and I'm so grateful to have had dinner. And Kim has enjoyed herself. All she's asked for is pecan pie. So when the lady came over and said that pecan pie was here, that made her day. So she's very, very happy.
Well, we're very happy to have you, and thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much for today. It's been it's kind of turned the holiday into a better holiday all the way around. Thank you for both of us.
Guests arrived at Patty Jack's with hopes to give thanks on this holiday. As the smell of turkey, ham, potatoes, and more.
Business owner turn around and show a level of appreciation towards the people that support him. And to be able to reach out and you look at everybody that, isn't doing so well and you count your blessings.
I really think that the great thing about this is that we're giving back to the community. We're able to help out people in need. As Patty Jack's, that's what we're all about. Helping people out, being family-oriented, and just working with the community to make them want to be a part of, or I guess we want to be a part of everything with the community and help them. So it's our way of giving back.
I've been kind of with this thing since the beginning when Andrew kind of introduced it. He kind of just brought it up real quick to us, and we thought it'd be a good idea. So we jumped on board with him, and we really tried to make this happen. We pushed real hard. We got a lot of donors, a lot of volunteers. A lot of great people came out and helped us out today.
I just think it's funny to think that a week ago today, we're sitting here, hands in the air, and we're like, how are we going to pull this off? We were rushing to get things. And it was just amazing to see how many people could really come together to make this happen, which is what Thanksgiving's really all about.
As mothers, sisters, fathers, and children shared memories of holidays past and happier times with the crew, at the end of the day, everyone left as family. For Love My 419, I'm Charlie Thomas.
Awesome.
What a great day. That was awesome.
Yeah. And Steve does as much charity as anybody in this room.
And helps bring all the people. Like his friends came down with him to help serve.
I love the guy that I got to talk to. He said all his family had, like about 4 years ago, had passed away in a fire. And he had happened to see it on Craigslist. And he was like, he took a bus and came there.
Wow.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I was amazed about which different ways that people heard about it. It was Facebook. It was Craigslist, and you're like, wow. Yeah.
Right, it was great.
Awesome.
It was great.
Too bad we didn't get the part where you took my keys from me and I was looking all over for it. Oh, wow.
It was an accident.
Hi, Mama Cheryl lost her keys.
Yes.
Andrew, of course, stole them.
It was an accident. It was an accident. Come on.
If you guys would have only listened, like he said earlier, if guys would just listen.
I'm on probation. I accidentally put them in my pocket. Thank you, Charlie. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Coming up next on Love My 419, our Love My 419 correspondent Jeromeo interviewed the punk band The Misfits. Well, sort of. Love My 419 is brought to you by Cosmetic and Family Dental Studios and Dr. Bodie, creating beautiful smiles. More Love My 419 next.
Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the Morning on Toledo's app station. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the show every morning. We got Gay Steve, Hot Mama Sexy Cheryl, Gad Holland. They're with us on the show every single morning. And we're being joined by the ambassador of Toledo, Jeromeo,
Yes.
everybody.
Jeromeo.
You're the ambassador, Jeromeo.
Oh my gosh, he has his own posse out there. He has a following.
I know you do. Now, Jeromeo.
It's like, how many people in the studio audience?
20,
half
30,
of them. I
40.
think I got half of them.
All right.
Now, Jeromeo, what's the jersey you're wearing, bro?
Oh, this old Nuggets jersey. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
I believe that's a nugget.
Yeah.
Or a piece of cheese.
It's not the kind of nugget I like, but
it does look like a McDonald's nugget. Look at it.
Just need to dip that in some ranch.
So what happened, dude?
well, I was unfortunately, I was about to wear the same shirt that Gaz got on. Because my mom got me one. It's almost exactly like it. My mom just got me one the other day.
All right.
And
Gad wears that shirt. He's the only one with a television uniform. He
Right.
wears that shirt every single week.
well, I'm glad I didn't do it because I wouldn't want to embarrass Gad by doing that.
Right.
By wearing it better?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but since you did, no offense, Gad.
I'm glad you decided to not do that and put on a nugget jersey. Appreciate that.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, I know you interviewed the punk rock band Misfits.
That's correct.
Sort of. What
Well,
happened?
I actually did interview him.
Oh, you did
It's
interview
not a
him.
sort of interview. I interviewed him. I got a full interview on the bus.
Right.
But I asked a couple questions that were, I guess, unapproved by the road manager.
Oh.
So what, they confiscated your tape, right?
They did. They made us. Well, they didn't confiscate the tape. They made us. They sat there while we erased it.
Oh.
Are you serious?
So here's Jeromeo didn't want to disappoint our Love My 419 audience.
Oh.
So Jeromeo did a dramatic reenactment of the interview.
Only
I gotta bring
Jeromeo
it
can pull that off.
for my people, man. It's you know.
You didn't want to disappoint him.
No, I mean, people. Some people even know who the Misfits are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
All right.
Did it get violent?
No.
Okay. All right.
He's not a fighter.
All right, here we go. Here's Jeromeo's reenactment of his interview with Misfits.
Oh, I
Check it
can't
out.
wait.
Check
Yes.
it out, everyone.
Hi, it's your old buddy Jeromeo, live. Well, I'm live now. When you watch it, it won't be live. But live from a cubby hole in West Toledo. And I wanted to present this interview that I did last night at Headliners with the band The Misfits, the notorious evil Misfits. They turned out to be real nice guys after all. But unfortunately, their road manager didn't like some of the questions I was asking, and he made us erase the tape. So that I don't let you guys down, the viewers who maybe even don't even care about the Misfits or know who they are. But I don't want to let you down. So I'm going to do a reenactment of the actual interview and the events that took place that night. Now, however, some of these words that are said and questions are asked, statements, responses, may not have actually occurred. Hi, live here on the bus with the notorious Jerry Only of the infamous Misfits. And I don't know any other words like infamous and notorious, right? I add them in now. Jerry Only, did I get that right or did I say too much? What I just want to say Jerry?
Jerry. Only Jerry.
Yeah, well, it's nice that you come to Toledo. I know you're friends with some people here. Can you tell me about them?
Yeah, the Necros. Todd Swallows.
I always thought it was kind of unfair that Jim and the Holograms were receiving most of the attention. You guys had sharper lids, tighter rips.
That was a cartoon.
Oh, that Misfits. Oh, I feel silly. Well, okay, now I gotta change my questions. There's a rumor out. Going through the rumor mill.
Yeah, about the midget and the lawn jockey.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's just a rumor.
What about the other rumor about Glenn Danzig and you perhaps potentially working together?
It's just a rumor.
Okay. Well, what about, have you ever seen any of his knockout videos?
Glenn Danzig is my buddy. This is unprofessional.
Oh, I'm sorry. Interview's over?
This interview is over.
All right,
I'm going to have to ask that you erase the tape. Thank you.
All right, man, it's Jeromeo. I'm still here at the Misfits show. We was on the bus with the Misfits, but apparently they didn't like the questions I was asking. No problem. No problem. I don't need to know. I'm gonna replace them with some social misfits. I can't get the band, the Misfits. I'm gonna get some social misfits. How are you guys enjoying this show?
Enjoying it pretty well, actually. Haven't heard enough. I just got here.
Well, you know, this is Toledo and everything, you know, and a lot of this stuff don't happen here. You know, these guys came to our town. We gave them the respect, you know. What do you like about the music scene in Toledo? What do you see? You got any favorite bands up and coming that you want to give a shout out to or something like that?
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to our manager's band, Hour 24, and just the Toledo scene's been really supportive of local bands. I mean, the local scene here is phenomenal, and when bigger acts do come through, they actually back the local bands more than people know. So
I think we're done with this.
Okay, what was you lip syncing over there when these guys were talking?
Those guys are a bunch of bullshit.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the Morning, Toledo's app station. Gay Steve, Hot Mama Sexy Cheryl, Gad Holland, Risa Love Notes back with us. All right, so there's times that everyone, if you have a conversation with them for any length of time, everyone's going to be down on their phone doing something. It's like you can't even have one conversation without someone going down to their phone for at least one reason or another during a conversation. Go ahead, Hot Mama.
Sometimes even during a morning radio show,
Drives me
your
crazy.
co-hosts
Yes,
go down on their phone. They just start going to town.
They go what on? They go what on their phone?
Drives me crazy.
Yes.
So I thought what we would do is actually Savvy Sinclair had this idea. We're going to do a texting challenge to see who can text the fastest and the most accurately.
And we all know I am a terrible. My friends tell me I am the
Really?
worst. Like my texts don't even make sense.
Well,
like
I'll
my
be the judge of
letters.
that, sister.
Okay, because I'm not good at all.
And for me, my fingers are fat, so I'm not very accurate as well.
And my nails get in the way. My
Your
nails get in the way.
What'd you say, Steve?
Sausage fingers is what he said. He said sausage fingers.
All right. So Risa's got 4 pieces of paper. She's going to hand one to each of us. Let me pick one out, Reese. And then we're going to text whatever's on this paper back to her.
Okay.
And then she has to then decide well, she's going to see who got in order, who got it first, and then who had the least amount of mistakes.
I mean, are they all
Don't
the
look at them
equal
yet.
amount?
Yes, equal amount of words.
Okay.
You're pretty. Yeah, don't look yet. Don't look yet.
You can't look.
No, mine looks longer. Are you sure they're all
They're
the equal?
They're equal. Okay, what these are is we were talking about Walmart and Black Friday and all the problems they've been having
Yes.
with publicity. So these are the we're texting Risa the top new slogans for Walmart. All right, you guys ready?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
On your mark.
I feel like. Wait, am I allowed to open my? Do you got your
Not
phone
yet.
ready?
Yeah, my phone's ready. Yeah, everyone get your phone ready to text Risa. Everyone's
Okay.
ready?
Ready?
All right, here we go. On your mark.
Get set.
Hold on.
Hey,
All right,
hey, girl.
Go ahead, Reese. Go.
Get set. Go. Yeah, root for your people if you want to win. I'm trying to focus.
I'm nervous right now.
I love it.
Thank you. I need the energy. Come on, people. I think I said it. I did it. Oh my! But look, it's taking a long time to send. Please send. Come on, send.
Race against the clock.
I already sent mine too. Don't you try it. Come on, girl. Come on,
We
girl.
down in the basement.
Come on,
All right,
Risa.
just sent mine.
I sent mine.
Let's see who gets it first.
Who's gonna come? Oh, Cheryl.
Wait,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Steve came in afterwards. Andrew, you came in next, and Gad has not sent his yet. No.
Thank you. you?
Gad
What's
has
wrong, Gad?
nothing from
Gad's
Gad.
texting some girls or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cheryl's text reads as the
Father.
winner.
Oh my God, help me.
Because you don't want to pay a lot of money for an American flag bikini.
Walmart.
Okay.
That's it. All right, she came in first.
I cannot believe it.
Steve's text message read, Walmart, with all the money you save on TV, you'll have extra for the emergency room.
That is a good slogan, though, whoever came up with that.
All right, is that second? And I came in third?
Andrew came in third with Walmart. Come watch us bulldoze a beloved mom and pop store to make a runway for our CEO's jet.
Gosh.
Gad, what did you have?
Who did you have,
I think I
Gad?
sent it to the wrong number. So. Didn't even happen, so.
All right, there you go. That is this week's Love My 419 for
that's
Gad
funny.
Holland and Hot Mama Sexist Cheryl and Gay Steve and recent Love Notes. I'm Andrew Z from Andrew Z in the Morning. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, I won the contest. What are they saying?
Cheryl.
Oh, whatever. Get out of here.